Welcome back to Cyhawk-Game Day. Well, the Cyclones were trying to break a 5-game losing streak last Saturday, hosting West Virginia. With less than a handful of games left, they really needed to start stacking some wins to keep their bowl game hopes alive. We'll start this one in the second quarter. Iowa State up 3-0. Hunter Deckers finds Deshaun Hanukkah for the Cyclones. They make it 10-0. Going into the fourth, it was 10-7, and Hunter Deckers, he's going to find his favorite target, Xavier Hutchinson, for the 24-yard touchdown, and Iowa State goes up 17-7. But now it's the Cartavius Norton show. He's going to get the carry and show what he can really do. We haven't really seen this from him. Bounces outside, gets in for the score to put the Cyclones up 24-7. He played fantastic, 2 touchdowns on the day, and Iowa State gets back in the win column, winning this one 31-14 over the Mountaineers.
Today, the ability to put it all together was a great reward for this group, certainly our senior leadership, I think our coaching, and obviously the development and continued growth of our young players in our program.
Well, this was really a game of 2 halves. The first half kind of looked like more of the same that we've seen from this offense, but that second half was much better. What were some of those adjustments you think they made?
Well, I think the running backs finally got comfortable. We talked about it in the first segment that Caleb Johnson was able to let the game slow down, and he was able to see everything. He was looking at, wait, where are linebackers supposed to be? Where are my blockers supposed to be? And he was able to see that. Well, the same thing happened with Cartavius Norton and Deion Silas, because Cartavius Norton, he really didn't get a preseason. He was injured in the first drive of the very first game, so the last 2 have kind of been that, well, I'm starting to figure it out and understand what's going on. So he's able to see it a lot better. And then I think the last part is when you play a physical running game with a lot of fullbacks, tight ends, stuff like that Iowa State wants to play, you're eventually going to have to wear them down. And so by the time they got to the fourth quarter, they were doing that Iowa Hawkeye style of eventually it's body blow, body blow, body blow, and at some point that team's going to let their gloves down, and that's when you go for the haymaker.
Yeah, and as per usual, I thought the defense played really well in this game. How much has that helped, with them being so consistent this season to help an offense that is so young, still trying to figure things out?
Yeah, it's been incredible. I mean, a crazy statistic is prior to that garbage time drive that West Virginia had, it was 31-7, ended up 31-14. That last touchdown drive, before that, the previous drives in the second half, West Virginia had run 13 plays for 12 yards in the entirety of the second half. That's how good Iowa State's defense has been. And if you're an offense that's struggling, you can play less tight because well, if we punt it, we're probably going to get the ball back. So you don't have to start forcing things. So the defense really gives the offense a lot of confidence because you don't have to score a touchdown. Take care of the ball, you're probably going to win the game if you do things the right way.
Yeah, Hunter Deckers said after the game, too, that they really wanted to get a win because the defense has been playing so phenomenal for them, and they wanted to do their part. Finally able to do that. Well, on the other side of the break, Jeff is going to hit the whiteboard to break down why that run game was so successful in this week's Whiteboard Breakdown.